I respectfully reserve my right to supplement this affidavit and to deal fully with General Khumalo's evidence once the written statement and full transcript have been made available. General Khumalo testified before this commission that a white BMW, which he asserted was assigned to my office, was observed on 27 November 2024 at the residence of one Katiso Molefe, and that the driver of the vehicle was allegedly seen collecting a white paper bag from Molefe. I submit that testimony is factually unsustainable. The white BMW in question was only assigned to my office on 4 August 2025. I attach here to a diary entry made on the very date the vehicle was received, marked SS32. The entry record not only the receipt of the vehicle, but also its condition at the time. Then I have written here page 501 and 502 in a red pen. Accordingly, at the time the vehicle...
General, sorry to interrupt. Just for the record, Chair, the witness did this past Monday submit to the Commission an additional annexure SS46, which is to be read with this paragraph 200. It's not reflected here because it only came on Monday. Continue, General.
Accordingly, at the time the vehicle was allegedly seen at Mr. Molefe's residence, it was neither assigned to me or my office nor under my control. The premise upon which General Khumalo's evidence rests is therefore demonstrably incorrect. In addition, on 27 November 2024, I was in Cape Town on official subs business, attending a meeting of the Portfolio Committee on Police. I attach here to marked SS33 corroborating documentation, including the hotel receipt for my accommodation and the official agenda of the Portfolio Committee meeting for the date. The document objectively confirms my whereabouts. There are no obscure or contested facts. They were readily verifiable through elementary checks of vehicle assignment records. General Khumalo's failures to undertake such verification before presenting this evidence materially undermines the reliability of his testimony. More significantly, the omission of these readily ascertainable facts resulted in evidence being placed before this commission that is not merely incomplete, but misleading in effect. The testimony creates an inference of proximity or association with, when tested against objective records, cannot be sustained. In these circumstances, General Khumalo's evidence on this issue must be approached with caution. The demonstrable inaccuracy of the foundational facts, coupled with the absence of basic verification, raises serious concerns about the credibility, objectivity, and evidential weight of his testimony, particularly insofar as it seeks to implicate me by association rather than by substantiated fact. In addition, the persistence in advancing these allegations without verification and in circumstances where objective record directly contradicted, in my view, places his motive for doing so squarely into question. It is also noteworthy that General Khumalo presented this commission evidence depicting the said notorious white BMW following and providing protection to me during October 2025. This raises a fundamental difficulty. According to the testimony of the National Commissioner, information allegedly implicating me in the involvement with an alleged drug cartel had already been made available to Minister Mngunu as early as January 2025. If that is so, it is unclear why evidence from October 2025 relating to a vehicle assigned to my official security detail only in August 2025 is being relied upon to retrospectively link me to alleged conduct said to have occurred in November 2024. at a time when the vehicle was not assigned to me at all. The chronological disconnect is stark. Evidence post-dating the alleged conduct by almost a year is being deployed to suggest corroboration of events which on the objective fact could not have involved me or a vehicle under my control. This incongruity renders the evidence not only irrelevant to the allegations it seeks to support, but also misleading in its effect. When viewed holistically, it underscores a pattern of selective presentation of facts divorced from their proper sequential and factual context. In my view, this is not a benign oversight. It materially undermines the reliability and probative value of the evidence, and taken together with the earlier inaccuracies, place General Khumalo's credibility and his motive for advancing this narrative squarely into question. The cumulative effect of the evidence placed before the Commission reveals a pattern of selective disclosure whereby information is chosen and presented in a manner that advances a predetermined narrative about me rather than a balanced, objective account of witness C. Now,
account of the facts. That's how the sentence ends.
Can you please repeat?
Sorry, you misread the last line. It should read rather than a balanced and objective account of the facts.
Now, my concern, commissioners, this is a very important part of that was the nation believed that I'm involved, and a white paper bag they went to collect a paper bag associated with me. I don't want to elaborate much, but what I want
Don't you think the statement does that fairly substantially, because the simple point made there is that, as I understand it, at the time the BMW appears to be linked to you, it had not yet been allocated to your office, and I think you make that point quite clearly. Do you think there's a need for substantiation?
Yes, Commissioner.
Right,
I think there's a particular specific need.
But please be brief.
I will be brief. That vehicle was allocated to the detectives for quite some time. It has been with the cold case unit for quite some time. Now, at the time, it was used by my two protectors. These two is a team that I chose when they were at. This is the team that I deployed at the border gate of Mozambique to fight crime that side. I said, let me call the people that I trust. And then they sent them, whilst I was already on suspension long time ago, they knew about this BMW. They had it. They had the footage. They had the CCTV footage. But they chose, after the chair said to General Khumalo, I've gone through your statement, and I came across no evidence. He booked sick leave. When he comes back, then he introduces this part and the part of Jerry Boshoga. Now, this part to link the BMW as the one they gave to the protectors as they kept there, I knew. They didn't even know about the BMW. I didn't even know that they are sitting with CCTV that involve the one who went to collect the bag. Now, there's this new people who come not knowing anything, they give them this BMW. Then later they come, they say, you see this BMW driving out of General Sibiya's house. This is the same BMW. Then the whole country saying, yeah.